This time on the AutoEdits Drive Your Adventure series, my friend from PowerStop Brakes leads us on an epic off-road trip through Baja California. We will pre-run some of the Baja 1000 race course.
Oh, did we just jump again?
And put our rigs to the test on some beautiful and diverse terrain. So sit back, get comfortable, and enjoy this epic adventure. Howdy guys, Jeep and Jason here. That's right, today on AutoEdits, it's road trip time in the Jeep this time. Now, where we're at, that is Mexico. It's the Mexican-American border. We're in Tecate. That is our crew. Now, I did a road trip last year where we took the truck down into Mexico with Camp 4 Low. If you guys watched, you remember Kris was my co-pilot. So what's going on with that radio? Look real close.
I'm just throwing See, here.
That was an amazing adventure. This time, he invited me down. He's got his Raptor. This is Kris from PowerStop, Trail Jeep on Instagram.
TRL JP.
TRL Trail Jeep.
It's cool, cool Trail Jeep.
It's how the kids are doing it these days. So, Kris, it's his fault we're doing this time.
Yes.
This was kind of like just a, what happened? Tell me. You tell me.
Well, you put our big brake kit on your Jeep.
Yes.
You haven't really done anything in the Jeep yet.
No, one snow wheeling
And
trip, that's about it.
It's been just under a year since we did this, and I figured what better way to spend a January weekend than going and testing out our products in Baja.
This is I like this. We're doing science right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the first real run of the old Raptor.
For his
here.
Raptor, this is his. What specs with it? 6.2 Raptor.
It's a 2014 6.2.
Yeah.
It has our PowerStop Z36 brake kit, an exhaust I made, an air raid intake, which is pretty awesome, and wheels and tires. Oh yeah, it's got Patagonias.
Oh, that's
same as
right.
your
You got
truck.
Visions and Vision wheels and Patagonias. Yeah. So we're
All the
both
boys are
running
here.
Vision and Patagonia. Like we're like sponsored guys.
Something like that.
Yeah, not like that. Charlie.
Yes, sir.
Viewers, Charlie, tell us a little bit about yourself. You're from?
I'm from Chicago area. I am a mechanic by trade. I do a lot of motorsport stuff, anything from time attack to wheel-to-wheel racing to motocross. And now I'm a Jeep guy today, or this week, or whatever.
We'll get you converted by the end of this trip. You'll be looking at a 4x4. You just mark my word.
I mean, I've done that stuff in the past, Broncos, full-size stuff.
Yeah.
But you know, like-minded people, it's gonna be pretty hard to have a bad time, I think.
Yeah.
So, and as you've mentioned before, we met at Bondurant, which was an experience all in itself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, so we have now entered into the scary zone here. Pictures flashing, things like that. Everything seems to be got the green light. We'll go through. This is why we go through Tecate instead of Tijuana, because Tijuana is 18 lanes wide of this.
Right.
And so this is fairly chill.
Yeah. I mean, we're in Mexico right now.
We are.
That was pretty painless.
There you go. Let's
Buddy.
welcome to Mexico. All right, so the first call, we just came across the border. We literally went 2 blocks from right up there to here. Just got a little spot. Time for tacos and visas. Kris, what are we doing here?
No, we're eating tacos.
Tacos first,
We're eating tacos.
then visas, maybe. I don't know. All right, or maybe not visas.
Anyways, fine.
Okay, tacos. Hi there.
And what else?
What are these?
Carne asada.
Carne asada, okay.
Oh, hold on, I gotta get it.
Okay, we're 2 bites into Mexico. How is it?
Delicioso.
Worth every bite.
Okay guys,
So we're gonna take the highway a little bit for about an hour south. Make sure when you go through town, hit every stop sign. Make sure you stop every time. There's been a lot of police activity around here. And, you know, so yeah, we're just gonna be on the highway. It's just a mellow drive.
So we've gone about 40 miles outside of Tecate, full of tacos and fresh, real sugar Coca-Cola. And we're meeting up with our contact. Justin has a contact to get us into some trails.
So basically we got these ranch owners, we got permission to come back here. They're gonna open up their lot gate and allow us access to over 15,000 acres of some beautiful trails.
That's kind of radical, right?
This is some of the best country in Baja, honestly.
Let's go, let's go. Good girl. We're just a couple miles in on this dirt road, and I don't even think we're at the ranch property yet. The guys are still leading us up to the gate, but it's already starting to settle in that we're in another country, and it's beautiful, and we're just eating dust from the rigs in front of us, and it's a very good thing.
It's a really neat thing. We're what, through, these are all vineyards?
Yeah, so far it looks like almost all vineyards. This is what they call the wine country in here in northern Mexico.
Very pretty though.
That'll be a lot more comfortable.
Come here. Hi. There you go. Pretty much most of the Mexican dogs I've met in my travels have been pretty awesome little guys. They have a tough life out here. We're gonna air down, take the evil off of our tires, and continue. How many more miles we got of this?
It's not that many, but it's cool because it's technical. So maybe 10 miles at the most, but it should take us a good 3 or 4 hours. Yeah.
We like to hear that.
Yeah.
Awesome. Chunky dog. Hey. Oh, ouch. Okay. Yes, I know. I'm petting you. I'm petting you. Good boy. There's something I didn't get the memo about on our upper lips here.
We told Kris, but
it didn't make it to me. Kris don't have the crazy thing.
He will when he wakes up.
You want to explain what's going on with the upper lips here?
I just decided that you know, you gotta fit the part and blend in, and I told Charlie about it. So
I think actually it was my idea, but
it was someone's idea.
either way, we heard we were going to Mexico, and the first thing that came to both of our minds is let's get some mustaches.
Yeah. So this is my first one.
Not let's grow some mustaches, let's get some mustaches.
Yeah,
I actually like
let's put them on. Let's wear them.
I like it. I like it a lot. This one's full on.
This is
yours is
I'm
kind of
practicing.
new. Yeah,
I'm practicing.
He's new to it.
He's pushing it out. It's gotten longer since we started.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I love it. I love it. So just aired down a little bit.
The ride is instantly better.
Yeah, our kidneys will thank us.
Yes, sir.
So I think we're at 18. I accidentally did a little down to 8 and then back up to 18. Shot the air
Took the long way.
valve. Yeah, you know, had to practice, make sure the compressor was working. You know.
Yep.
And gonna make some miles. And the rumor has it that it's gonna be 3 hours of this trail, and there's gonna be some technical stuff, and then just some miles of what I call this double track, you know, fire road type stuff, and life is pretty gosh dang good right now.
Yeah, man.
Jeez, like jeez.
If I had an ice cold beer,
Would be like next level, yeah. I have a feeling that's going to happen soon enough.
Okay.
Don't you worry. I think
Right.
at the end of this trail, I think some of that might happen, and we'll do it responsibly. I won't.
Right.
Obviously, he can partake off the trails, but yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
and I keep hearing that this is like the least scenic that it gets.
Oh, really?
So it gets better and better.
I
from
love
here
how
on
you
out.
keep giving me intel from the conversations
You
that
go
I
that way and talk to people.
Yeah.
I go this way and talk to people.
and we'll meet in the
back.
middle. I like it. Deal. This is great. Kris is sending his Raptor up that thing right there. And I think this is the first real serious wheeling he's done in it, and it's kind of cool to watch him work that thing. He's one of the better drivers I've ever wheeled with, and he's an amazing spotter. He's got me into situations and out of situations that were pretty gnarly, so it's cool to watch him work in a vehicle that it's his. He loves that thing, and he doesn't want to hurt it, and he's a good driver. And that's a tricky little spot right there, so this is cool. Now he's digging trenches for me to have to try to climb.
There you go. There you go. Yeah.
Here we go. Right up on this thing right here and see how we go. Yeah, dude, thank you. This is already so much fun.
That's it. There you go.
That rear tire keeps getting stuck, right?
That guy rules.
Woo! That was a sick one.
I know. I was cheating. I was cheating in my Jeep. That guy just earned it.
Yeah.
Right. Nice work. That was fun to watch.
I think you just made that trail more technical.
Yeah.
That was really, really awesome.
Just have to fight.
Commitment too. I was like, the countryside here is just stunningly beautiful, and like Charlie said, it's forever changing, which just adds another layer of cool to it. So, and we're actually wheeling. We're in 4-low, actually wheeling, and this is really great. All right, we have our first casualty up that little hill. We got a bit of a snafu on the 4Runner here. We got, what is it? It's a little bit of suspension, Kris, but we got a little bit of a suspension snafu. It just one thing dragged, tore the CV boot.
Correct.
A little bit of that.
So it was a sway bar disconnect link.
Okay, so
Caught it broke off and then caught the CV boot.
so we're getting that dialed. Duct tape,
That'll be the new CV boot.
some makeshift tools. We got a handle. We're gonna make this good. So all good. Hey, I know this all too well. My Ram, mine is normally I'm tearing a CV end. So the boot will solve that. So
Been out a million times, breaking stuff, totally rookie. And if you're gonna break down, we break down to Mexico.
Yeah, and you notice over here, they got the scuttle going. Let's go watch. They're making street tacos over here. We got history, a couple 100-year-old cactus, trail repairs over there. This is so good. And look what's going on over here.
We're doing the street taco meat and chorizo, and we're doing it on a Tembo Tusk scuttle. Scuttle means shallow dish. The idea comes out of South Africa, and we now make it here in the United States. It's got legs that come apart, it's got a pan, it's got a burner, it all goes into a carry bag, and you can cook anything you can think of, and it is delicious. So we got carne asada and chorizo mix, and they'll have you some killer street tacos.
Yeah.
There we go. These are going to be delicious. You want a little cheese on that?
Yes, please. The answer is always yes to, would you like some cheese on that?
Yes, that's the correct answer.
Queso, sorry. We are in country, as they say.
You want any hot sauce?
Yes, please. So good. What you can't, you can hear it, but you can't smell it. And
There
it
we
smells
go.
amazing. Thank you, sir.
Alrighty.
Right? That's good. That's good. Oh my goodness. So, if we're gonna be broken down someplace, this is a good spot to be broken down.
Usual breakdown.
Right? Mechanics handling the repair. Cooks making street tacos over here. We're what, a few hours into this trip? It's going pretty good.
Yeah, it's great.
Get yourself a taco. That is some serious,
And it ain't done.
oh, that is a work of art over there, whoever. So the CV we don't think is ruined. It just tore it when the sway bar disconnect broke and swung down and just grabbed that thing up that little gnarly hill. So trail repair done.
Done-ish.
Done-ish. I contributed the bottle jack and the duct tape and moral support. Good job, guys. And it looks awesome. I know all about the CV boot stuff, Tara, because you guys have been along with me on my Dodge Ram, where I tend to like to break those almost every single trip or something in that area. So
Sounds like it's time for some, what's it called on your truck? Some limiting straps.
oh, that's not a bad. That's a great idea, Chris.
I know. I'm full of them.
Limiting straps on the truck, and then we take it out. Miller Jeep Trail. It's a date. Let's do it. What do you think so far?
This is awesome, man. I mean, kind of had everything today, right? We had a little of that rock crawling and a little bit of open valley fast stuff.
Just lots of dirt roads, just from here to there to there to over there, and
Yeah. How about you? What's your feeling so far?
I'm loving it so far. I'm like we were talking a little while ago. I'm still feeling out the Jeep again. Been a while since it's been out, so I'm trying to like, what's that sound? What's that sound?
Kind of getting back in tune with her.
Yeah. And so that's going fairly good.
Quite a drop off to our left.
Just keeps your attention. Yeah. So, but otherwise, I'm thoroughly enjoying the day. Even though we had one little trail repair, went well. Had tacos while we were doing like it just
Yeah, as far as trail breakdown goes,
it's pretty epic.
Pretty good, yeah.
Yeah. So.
nice flat spot to work on the truck.
Yeah, so the day so far is great, and I guess we're winding down. Like, we're getting towards the end of the trail part. We're gonna hop on a little bit of highway, head to Horsepower Ranch, and that's where beers and, cervezas and dinner happen. And that stuff, I was trying to tell Charlie that beers after a day of this and this jostling around like this taste way better than normal beers. It's a proven fact. It's scientific
we've been
fact.
on the dirt since what, about 10 this
10
morning?
o'clock, yeah. All right, so we just pulled into Horsepower Ranch. It's pitch dark. It's only 6 o'clock at night, but I want to give you guys just a quick nighttime shot of the arrival here. This place is famous in the off-road world in the sense that this is like you see it in all the Baja things, and all the teams come here. Lights just went out on the Jeep, so that's our cue to go inside. So let's do a quick tour of this place. Pretty cool. Yeah. So if you're into the Baja racing scene, you know, or you've at least heard of this place. And it's just kind of a, from what I've seen so far, it's just a really nice, clean, fancy hotel out here in the middle of the desert. And lots of memorabilia up on the walls. I'll take you for a round. I think we're gonna go in. We have margaritas being made in the bar in there. And we're gonna hang out by the fire and have a wonderful meal. So day one was kind of an amazing success so far. So nothing broke on the Jeep. I'm having a great time, and the group seems to be having a great time. So let's go have some food and some margaritas.
We're ready for action here.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. Salute. Salute. So, quite a bit of memorabilia, a lot of famous faces in the off-road racing world. This place kind of oozes coolness. It's almost too clean and nice for some of the places we've seen out here. But it's got a great energy, a great vibe. Out front there, I'll show you in the daylight, there's a Can-Am, some sort of Can-Am convention or something. There's 40 of them parked out front there. It's kind of cool. Just kind of taking a quick tour. It's got the techno music going in the background. Kind of funny. But yeah, there you go. Day one, success. Good times. Good morning, guys. It's day 2 of this adventure, and it's going great so far. We're here at Horsepower Ranch, as you know, where we landed last night, had a great dinner, a few cervezas, and now we undo the damage we did from those with a little bit of coffee and a great breakfast. I don't even actually know what exactly the plan is today. Justin told me a little bit, but it's still going to be great. There's just no way it's not going to be. And then because we end up at Cuatro Casas tonight, and that's one of my favorite places down here in Baja, it's what got me hooked in coming down here as often as possible here in my adult life. Thank you, Matt at Camp Forlo, for introducing us to that place. So yeah, we'll saddle up, have some breakfast, saddle up, and see what the day unfolds. I think we're heading towards Ensenada, so it'll be race stuff today. So let's go. All right, guys, so this is Justin. He was our scout and our kind of our hookup for yesterday's amazing trail through the private property ranch. Tell us a little bit about what your experience here in Baja is and how you got that hookup.
Yeah, so I mean, I've spent my whole life down here and kind of been off the radar for about 20 years down here in Baja and checking out these trails. And I guess I decided about a year or two ago to just kind of start sharing some of this stuff and stop hoarding it, you know. And
I'm glad you did, because it was an amazing experience. So
yeah, and that's the fun of it, because I've taken that trail who knows how many times.
Yeah.
And when I see your guys come through there and your face light up, and it makes it feel new for me again.
Yeah.
And it's just awesome to share that with you guys.
You're taking off today, though, right? So
yeah, I got ahead.
So he hooked us up, took us on an amazing trail yesterday, landed us here last night, so we get to enjoy this morning. But he's heading back to the States today to do life.
Do another Baja trip.
Oh, you're doing another trip?
Yeah, I got to pack up.
I don't
for
feel
the next
bad
trip.
for him anymore. I kind of felt bad. It's like, sorry, dude. No.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good to meet you, man.
Cheers.
We'll
yeah.
run another trail.
Right on.
Thank you. Hey, you tell him. You tell him. Oh, there's you too. Okay. All right, Charlie, we are leaving Horsepower Ranch. Morning of day 2.
Morning of day 2 somehow.
Feeling real good about everything. Everything went good yesterday, I would say. So we're motivating out. I think right now the plan, instead of hitting trails right out of here, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to a shop in or near Ensenada. It's gonna be a kind of a cool shop to help fix Tac's 4Runner I think they might have found a CV boot for him, so we're gonna go do that first. We'll just take care of our crew, and then we'll see what the day holds.
You know, I think we wasted too much time yesterday on the trail, and I don't want it to be comes down to one of those I gotta get towed out or pulled, or it could just get so much worse. Fix it now. You know, play it safe. I lose a couple hours on the dirt. And away from you guys, but you know what? We still have 2 more days out here.
Yeah.
Let's make the best of it, and let's get it fixed.
Thanks.
Oh, Baja dogs. Love them. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're a good boy.
Where are we and where are we going? How about that?
We're at the Baja Powerhouse.
Cool.
So today we're going to leave Ensenada, take highway down to Santo Tomas. And then we're going to jump on the race course down to Arindria, and then we're going to reevaluate our timeline and see where we're at.
That's all dirt.
That's all dirt, and that's Baja 1000. This year's Baja 1000 race course. And then we'll, if we still have time, we'll take this route all the way into Cuatro Casas, which is down here.
And that's
just
where you
before.
live?
This is where, yeah, that's where my house is. But
Very nicely done, John. Good interview skills there. Driving the bus over here. Okay, so we just turned on off of the main highway onto the Baja 1000 race course. I actually don't know where we are, what town. Do you have any sense of what town we're in or wherever?
No.
Someplace beautiful, Baja.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah. And this is kind of cool. It's like just residential neighborhoods. And yes, trophy trucks come ripping through here twice a year, racing. And it's part of the charm. It's pretty amazing. Pretty cool. We're going 65 through here.
Yeah, we're not going slow.
Yeah, the tire. So we're at 18 psi on the tires, and it's a little less responsive than you'd like at 70 or 65. Oh, 70 through these little things here. So, you know, you don't want to be an idiot, but having fun is having fun, and yeah, you know, we got it under control so far. We can see the dust of the Raptor up there. We let them get pretty far ahead before we decided to attack.
We are on maximum attack, though, I would say.
As maximum as the traction control will let us.
Oh,
it is.
yeah.
I can feel it under my feet going. The dash is the place you see it all blinking out of here. Oh man! Woo! All right, we're on the Baja course doing Baja things.
On the Baja course,
doing Baja things. We are catching the Raptors, what we're doing.
We definitely are catching the Raptor. So I can imagine if we were racing right now, we're basically blind the closer we get.
Yeah, that's an amazing thing about the race that gets lost in that people say, okay, you're in the dust and it gets hard, you have to trust. But I've found in years of playing out in the desert and doing this with friends is that there's 2 places to be. Off in the back, let the dust settle enough to just where you can get a track, or on his bumper.
Okay.
Literally on his bumper. Like those
before the dust can get up in here.
That's exactly it. So you use the arrow, and the faster you go, the better it plays in. The arrow off of your vehicles. The guy in the back is at the mercy of the guy in the front in the sense that you could mess with that guy by taking lines. Oh, there we go. I got a little throttle in. I think we just jumped a little. So you could take him over shit. Oh! That's weird. Instead of hitting the brakes, I just floored it. And said,
It was the right choice.
We're committing. What was that?
That one,
I wonder if we did some damage. Should we stop?
I might want to check that one out real quick.
We hit that hard.
Yeah. 2 minutes say we're stopping real quick. To these guys.
Yeah.
Feel okay.
It feels okay.
No lights, no.
Yeah, I don't know. I say what we do is we turn it down for a little while. But the steering's still straight.
Don't hear any noises.
Yeah. It's definitely worth investigating at our next convenience stop. That sounded. That sounded.
Poking up or nothing.
Yeah, that sounded.
That was hard.
Bad.
That was hard.
I'll bet you we bent that axle.
Think?
I'll bet you. Yeah. Stock axle housing. It ain't designed for that shit. Oh, I just bottomed this thing out harder than I've ever bottomed before.
Yeah, there were a couple of those that were raw.
Yeah, it seems okay. All right, we're inside Raptor 1. This is Chris's rig here, and he's got this rad thing. I want to have him show you guys. Show us where we're at now and where we're going.
So we are right about there, and we are headed down near Punta Colone,
Margarita. Nice.
Margaritaville.
Margaritas, all right. Jeepers doing Jeeper things. Jeeping it up or Jeeping it up. It is good. Here's a hole. All right. We have Jerry Tembo Tusk coming up behind. It was amazing to watch. Kris in Raptor doing Raptor things, just tearing up the trail. Me and Charlie were in the Jeep doing Jeeper things on the trail, having a blast. And then we come up to this. Hard to explain, like why don't you just look at this? And then there's John. Hey John. Hey guys. But this is Baja. This is what it is. I mean, you just have all this beautiful terrain, just amazing experiences, and that. How do you not appreciate that? Let's take a few moments.
Sorry there wasn't an aha moment.
Well, we just had our big reveal, and we were coming through the hills and discovered that.
Yeah.
And it's pretty good. We had to stop and chat and bro it up a little bit. And so now what we'll do is we'll use this opportunity to cut to the drone shots that Kris is shooting right now. Cue the music and the beautiful scenery. Visor down. Do this on your side. We're gonna go convertible. All right. I got the Sunrider, and then
Life is great.
right. Best top Sunrider. Okay, not an ad, but look.
We got this action.
Yeah, that is what I'm talking about. The weather couldn't be more perfect than this right here for that. I mean, come on. Pretty much, yeah, they had this in mind when they invented that. Alright, I just had to turn the camera on just for another second to just... Ah! Yeah. It's so good!
Dude, it's so good.
Just hustle it down. Keeping the Raptor, like Kris is waiting for us now, but oh! Did we just jump again?
We're jumping all over the place.
We should probably take it easy. But it's just so fun. And then we popped the top, and it changed it again, and look! Oh,
man.
Look out there.
Unreal.
Unbelievable. You mind grabbing that loose GoPro and
Yeah, let me
helping share with the peeps what we're seeing in front of us?
Damn here.
What do you say? When do we pop the top?
When we started living life.
Yeah. know you when you're with the right people. That just the radio banter makes you laugh. Yeah. So that's in front of us. This is what's around us.
Yeah.
And it's just a constant, like, that's the theme of this. You just see two dumb dudes in a Jeep going, whoa, can you imagine that? Oh my God, that's beautiful. Oh my God, look at that, that's beautiful.
Yeah, it's actually hard not to stop every 10 feet, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, we're a little behind where we want to be today because we keep stopping and going, oh, that's beautiful. Let's look at this. Let's take some pictures. Okay, so as you can see, the Jeep is got a healthy layer of Baja mud everywhere. That last blast of road on the racetrack was beyond fun. Watching Kris out there in the Raptor and the Raptor eat was so cool. We can't keep up in this thing, but I gave her the beans a little bit, and she looks awesome. Popping the top, oh my God, that was a lot of fun. So now we're gonna have a couple cervezas here. Howdy.
How you doing?
How are you?
Rick.
Rick, great to meet you. My name's Jason. I'm a Jeeper. So is this your place here? Or
It is. Yeah,
Well, this is a beautiful spot. What is the gist here? It's just a beautiful location to
Well,
enjoy?
it's a hostel, first of all.
Okay, so you can camp and stay here.
You can camp, and there's dorms and stuff. And it was the first hostel in all of Baja California, so that's another thing.
Wow.
And it's a popular off-road spot, as you can see.
See that drew us up here, you know.
Right. And we have amazing chupacabra margaritas. Yes.
Okay.
And we serve Thai food here, which is unusual.
Yeah, I would say yes a little bit, but
and we have probably the best Thai masseuse in all the world here.
Get out of here.
No, that's the truth.
Okay, so Coyote Cows. Where are we on the Baja? Where are we, like, location-wise? I get a little lost. We just blasted a bunch of the Baja course, so.
You're 181 kilometers from the American border on the coast.
Due south.
Right.
Okay.
They used to call this area kilometer 181, but they used to count the kilometers from the border down. Now they zero them out at big cities, so it starts all over at Ensenada. Now this is kilometer 78.
Oh, interesting.
But a surfer will know this area is with its old kilometer marking 181.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So cool. Awesome to meet you. Thank you for just taking a minute to share a little bit about this place. We're going to go in and enjoy.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Rick. Cool. Smells delicious. Man, this is a very dramatic shot right here. Very dramatic. Very cool. We're grinding out these last bit of miles. We're on dirt now for the last push out to the coast to Cuatro Casas, heading directly into the sun. It's awesome. It's beautiful. Silhouette of Kris's Raptor. We got part of the team in town getting beers.
of course, the essentials.
Provisions, yes. We have a fantastic meal for us. I'm hoping to land at Cuatro before that sun goes down behind the ocean, and odds are we might do it. We might make it.
We should also mention that it's not warm out right now.
It's a little chilly.
It's a little chilly.
We committed to this open top life, and it's a little cold. Heater's on full blast. It's still a little chilly in here.
Still a little chilly, but we're not giving up.
No. Solidarity, open top
through.
2 till we land. Headlights still on. Made it to Cuatro Casas with a little bit of daylight. Ocean, sunset. Life is real good right now. We made it. This is it. Cuatro Casas. You've seen me do videos landing here, being this happy, and here it is again. I'm gonna keep doing these until you guys come down here with me and enjoy this place. It's a very special place on the planet. It's just beautiful and magical. It's cool. A little bit, we'll have a fire in the fire pit. Right now, we're gonna go say hi to some friends, eat some food, and just relax and enjoy this place. Hey, Kris.
Highfalutin.
What you got there?
Don't know.
Is
Have you tasted it yet?
I had the steak.
downstairs?
Delicioso.
Yeah. What's the new pup's name?
Had any yet?
Picasso.
Yeah, but I have no idea what I'm doing. Is this what we're supposed to do?
Hell yeah.
Nope, apparently not.
Love it.
It's just enjoy. Thank you.
Enjoy this.
How is it, everybody?
Hey, good food, good friends. Good morning.
Good morning.
Those are just fresh tortillas?
Yeah, fresh tortillas, the flour tortillas. I like making tortillas. Ahí está. Bien redondita.
Come here, baby. This is Pacololo. Beautiful old Doberman at this point. Hi, baby. Hi, buddy. I had a red Doberman named Ty for 14 years. She was my most favorite, amazing dog, and he reminds me of her. Yeah. How do you not fall in love with this guy? Yeah. All right, I'm a total sucker. If you guys have been watching this channel at all, I'm a total sucker for the dogs. Morning of day 3, Cuatro Casas morning. So now we kind of just recharged, had a great fire pit session, just chatting with the good friends, having a few cervezas. Now they're up there making huevos rancheros for breakfast. We'll load up. I think we have some fun trails. There might be one fun activity this morning. We were trying to talk John and Charlie into trying to surf. It's a beautiful point break right here. And we'll see what happens. If that happens, that'd be kind of fun. So we'll see. We get some huevos rancheros, recharge for the day, and get ready for the next adventure.
Here's what I know about birds. I'm smarter than everything in that cage.
You think?
I've met a couple of these birds.
Have you just seen John and Charlie down on the ocean?
Yeah, they ain't smart either.
Okay, so what we have here is a John in the wild and a Charlie in the wild, and somehow they got talked into putting wetsuits on, scoring some boards from Richard, and
No one thought we talked ourselves.
They're being.
Don't get me involved in this.
They're being pointed to the waves.
You're gonna go out that way and you're gonna paddle to your left, okay, gentlemen? Try to get through the surf first and then go to your left, all right?
Basically, how far out?
Past the waves. So
That's kind of far.
So how are you guys
that's
feeling
how you
about
wanna
this
go.
right now? How are you feeling about this? You got good techniques rehearsed and ready
I
to
was
rock?
training all night on YouTube how to surf on Johnny Tsunami. Maybe I was.
You weren't though, I know you weren't. Your phone was dead.
All right, go have fun, boys. Perfect. Nice. Yeah. Get it. Up on that board a little bit. All right, Johnny. Do the thing. Not sure I just got that. I think John just surfed a little bit. So we'll just narrate for you. We got a cliff rescue. Richard is being a friggin' hero, saving John. John's gonna try to, that's not an ideal spot, but okay. He's going for it. Wow. Does it look as sketchy on the drone, what he's doing right now?
The wave comes in, it looks sketchy.
Yeah. That's awful. That's quite cinematic there. Getting some rad stuff right here.
you gotta try it at least 4, 5, 6 times.
Okay,
right?
we'll see how.
Half a dozen waves. It's not the end. They think it's the end. It's not.
It's the end. Trust me. We're gonna go talk to them and we're gonna see how. Gentlemen, talk to us about the experience you guys just went through. It looks
Who's ready for
pretty epic.
lessons?
We tried it, obviously. You guys saw it.
Yeah.
Hung 10.
Getting pitted.
Getting pitted. SoCal Live.
Technically, actually saw it live.
Technically, actually, we were the best surfers out there.
Yeah.
And everyone said we couldn't surf, and we obviously did. Hard.
Exactly what happened, what I thought was gonna happen. Get stuck on the rocks.
Get beat up by the rocks. I stubbed all my toes.
Yeah.
I'm in pain.
Other than that, we did awesome.
I was scared twice. Real scared.
Oh, man.
The sun was in my eyes.
Yes.
Yeah, there's guys yelling at us.
There's shark.
There's shark out there.
Yeah.
There's whales.
You guys did awesome, man. No, seriously, you guys did awesome.
Hey, man. It was really a pleasure to meet you. It really was. Thanks for everything. Appreciate it, man.
Fantastic. You need a card? You need a card?
Got it.
I'll get it to you.
Boing. Okay. Starting today, breakfast of champions. Coke. Cheers. Salute. All right, so start of day 3, whatever.
72.
Had a all of that razzle dazzling on the Baja. We broke a can of Toolbox Buddy. Saturated the entire back of this thing. Smells super strong. Woo. Opening the top. Yay, thank you for that. That's tops. Yeah. Mandatory today.
Mandatory, yeah. By choice yesterday. Today, mandatory.
Mandatory. Woo, strong in here. All right, we're heading down that way?
I guess so.
We are today, we've got a few little things that we're trying to do. First up, Kris wants to go show John this abandoned church. You know, it's kind of cool little abandoned building. And then from there, we actually hit some pretty decent level trails all the way up to El Coyote. Okay. Wow, this is a nice deep little groove here. Not shallow. What do we have here? 16th century.
No, it's got an I-beam. Yeah, there's an I-beam sticking out of the front of it. I would say this is about a 1982 structure. Mission. I would assume it's a mission of some sort.
Thank you.
It's got a driveway in. It's got a bell tower. It's pretty sweet. It's got an altar, which is kind of creepy.
Yeah, that's why you stop and check these things out. All right, cool. It looks like it's been repurposed to do other things. Let's see what's going on here. Looks like this is the bathroom, and then there is the cross upside down into the ground. It looks like a movie set. It's crazy, huh? Just making miles today. We haven't actually hit the trail. We're on kind of a dirt highway still, but we're inching our way up to the actual trail that should get a little bit more interesting and challenging, and then that'll get us into El Coyote, I think, afternoon. Knock on wood, best of luck. You never know how things go, but yeah, great day so far. Chill. Good terrain change again. Keeping on theme like this entire trip so far. We're now in this like dry, sandy, dusty desert, but yet lush bushes, and now we're hitting water crossings that like out of nowhere almost. Kind of cool.
Kind of strange, yeah.
Yeah, we're in this little valley, so we're like kind of deep down in here and unique. See if we can get a little bit of bite on this real quick.
There it is. Okay, slow. All right, stop.
The best.
Hopefully that'll lift the bumper above it.
Right.
It'll kick out the back.
It'll just spread the weight along the wood.
It would be nice if the bumper came and hit that and just kind of plowed that up.
No, I don't want him to carry too much momentum because of that.
Yeah. No, yeah, I'm just saying tap it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think we're ready to have him sneak forward, yeah?
I'm good on it, yeah. I trust you most. Yep. Nice and slow.
And cheat a little bit, passenger.
Correct. All right, driver. Straight right there.
Jerry's the man, dude.
Yeah, Jerry!
Woo!
I think you were just hustling us the whole time.
Nice job, Jay.
All right.
That was awesome.
We did it.
You're buried up front, Chris. Nice job, Chris.
I'll bet Tack walks through it.
Yeah, Tack will walk right through it.
Tack's walking through this.
Just turn into it a little bit. There you go.
Turn. Good. Turn.
Stay there.
Good. Now just stay there. Good. Here we go. They'll walk right through. Nice and smooth. All the way through. Just like that. Nice and smooth. Gonna walk, buddy. Gonna walk.
Woo!
Right through.
Yeah, dude.
No problem. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah. Nice job, man.
You kept it nice and cool.
Yeah.
Nice wheelbase is very cool.
Yeah.
All right, so we're pushing through the last few miles to El Coyote, losing light. Sun's down behind that mountain. Yeah. Obviously, it took us a lot longer on this trail today than any of us anticipated. The rains just washed some stuff out. We had to scramble as a group to get some stuff done, and we did. Charlie and I are now leading in the Jeep because we just want the billy goat out front to use the winch just in case we need to hit something. And that's kind of a fun little
change of pace.
Change of pace, yeah, to lead. Having the open top and all this stuff. Ooh, what do you think? These guys are gonna, they'll be fine.
They'll be all right through here.
There's a bunch of, the rain ruts have washed this out a little bit to where you have to tiptoe on top of the knife edge of some of these ruts, or you drop a tire way in there. So we're kind of just hammering out these last few miles. Kind of fun to lead. Here, guy.
Crawler, baby.
Felipe. Yeah.
I'm such a sucker for all the dogs. I don't care how gamey they are. I will pet them. I don't care. Oh, and you get the Baja dog lean. Yeah, that's good stuff. All right, we landed. Rancho El Coyote. We had a wonderful day on the trail. Nobody broke. Jeep did great. Everybody drove above and beyond. These are our rooms. Check this out. So these are little ranch houses. They had this cool little wood-fired stove heater that heats both rooms. So you have a room in there, then a room in here, and you just call dibs and jump on the bed. So all the exterior stuff today, Charlie was a hustle man. Did all the camera work today, so all that stuff. High five, Charlie. John, you did good work digging and just being John. And look out here. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Look at this stuff. The terrain is different. Big, round boulders and green, lush scenery. That's, again, just one of those things that you heard us talking about earlier, that the whole Baja, the whole thing has such diversity to it. It's just mind-boggling and amazing and beautiful. So it's cool. So when we hear a dinner bell, we got a little time here. We got here actually in great time for all the work we did. We hear the dinner bell, we all run into that building and then stuff our face holes with delicious Mexican food, and then the fire pit and the usual thing you do here. So let's go do that. All right, it's morning of day 4, Sunday. We're heading back we're gonna make a run for the border, back to the States today. We got a lot of highway miles. I think the plan is because the vehicles are so dirty, we're gonna try to find a place in Ensenada to get them cleaned up and then just head home. It's gonna be about 5 long hours on the road just to the border, and then I got another 3 hours back home to Santa Clarita. But the morning's really nice out here. The whole trip has been great. This is worth it. If you can get down to this part of the world, especially get down here where you can stay on the ground, touch the dirt, get dirty, do that. We're loading up, heading north.
Yeah, we're leaving these guys though.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
We're splitting off, going to San Felipe.
Enjoy.
San Felipe is awesome.
Thank you guys.
Alrighty.
Yes.
Fist bump.
Hey.
Thank you for the wonderful trail miles. And there we have it. We're heading out of Rancho El Coyote. We got the tail this moment, and it's basically making a run to the border today, have a little bit of fun, little shenanigans, nothing real, no trail stuff, but just fun in Baja and get safely to the border, get some touristy stuff. I think what you're getting a serape?
Absolutely. I'm very thankful for you letting me sit shotgun in your truck. It's the first time I've done anything like this, multiple day off-roading trip.
Okay.
I had a awesome time. I actually can't wait to do it again. I hope you give me a ring if it happens again.
Hell yeah. We might have made some plans about racing a Class 11 in the Baja 1000.
I'm
co-driving right here, you know, and Kris said he wants to drive, so yeah, I think it would be a fun party.
I think it would be awesome.
A good adventure. And with that, we enjoyed the last bit of beautiful Baja scenery heading north on the highway. We were all kind of quiet and happy, just remembering the events of the last few days. Thanks so much to my friend Kris and PowerStop Brakes for making this video possible. There's a link in the description to the big brake kit I installed on my Jeep, and I've been thrilled with it so far.
Looking good, bro.
Don't forget to subscribe to the AutoEdits channel, and remember, your next great adventure begins with you. Enjoy the drive. Is it on?
Yeah.
Okay. You may be wondering why I have my winch control inside my Jeep here in the hellaciously long line going across the border here in Tecate. Well, that's because my bro, Kris, is in the PowerStop Raptor right in front of me, and
Charlie and I are sitting in Chris's truck. All of a sudden we hear clink, 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 clink.
I just hooked up my winch. There's a really huge hill here.
Yeah, so you're just gonna take a little nap.
I'm gonna stick shift, and I get to chill and take a nap because.
Oh boy.
Yeah, buddy. I'm getting really good gas mileage. The key's not even on. We're doing really good here.
Man.
So this is a real part of a trip to Mexico. Coming back on a Sunday night is a thing.
It's a thing.
It takes a long time. So we are now just having fun with it.